Hello and welcome back to the 410 show. My name is Adrian Pope, your host. I have Parlay Tay here with me, and we're back here in 410 Studios. I told you we was going to come back bigger, stronger, and better. That's why I took off. I'm sorry. Trust me, I missed you. I hope you missed me. I couldn't wait to get back in here, but I had to set this thing up so we can fly down here at the 410. So, obviously, we have to catch up. A lot is going on in the sports world. I have Parlay Tay down here with me to make sure that I'm not missing a beat. We're going to comb every single thing you can think of down here. We have special guests coming. And once again, I'd like to thank all of the supporters here on the 410 show that's made this thing possible for us. I almost want to come to tears right now. I can't believe I'm sitting here talking to you. This is a dream come true. I'm telling you, we have plenty of special guests that are going to come through and check us out down here. We're going to be doing some watch parties down here. It is going to be amazing stuff going on down here at the 410 show. And if you don't already, please tap in, put the notifications on, subscribe, tell a friend, tell another friend. Make sure you can go to the website, the410show.com. Check that out. We got some merchandise down there for you to check out. I'm telling you, a lot of great things getting ready to happen here. So do not miss a beat on here on the 410 show. We're getting it done here, just like we always have. Welcome back to the 410 show, Parlay Tay. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. It's great to be back. I'm looking forward to discussing some sports, talking about all kinds of interesting stuff. There's a lot going on right now.
Plenty going on, man. I'm glad to have you back, Tay. I'm telling you, man, I was strapped in my room, chewing on my nails, pulling out my hair. I got to get back to the 410 show, but it's here, and it's going to look a lot better now, and I love the studio. What you think about the studio, man?
The studio is beautiful, man. You can see that you put a lot of work into it, and it's going to be a thing.
Appreciate that, man. I can't wait to get everybody down here, and they can experience this thing for themselves. Once again, we got to catch up in the sporting world. There's been a lot of big events going on. Some of them I don't pay attention to as much as I probably should, but one of them would be the FIFA World Cup. You know, the USA team, they bowed out. We do have a player on that team, Alex Freeman. That's the son of Antonio Freeman that graduated from Poly, so that puts a little 410 spin on it. Did you get to check out any of the World Cup, man?
Yeah, I've been watching. I only really watch soccer once every 4 years, but I appreciate that there's two teams, and you can tell how hard they're playing. And soccer is a lot more physical than I remembered it because they've been going at it. And they've been doing a fair case of
red card,
too.
The red card, right?
Red card,
red
yellow card, yeah, all that stuff. You see, you know a little bit.
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah, but
I'm not going to let anybody know that I'm ever watching soccer. I'm not going to lie to you. Shout out to Ace, though. My son, Ace, been trying to get into soccer league. He's 2 years old. He been out there doing his thing. Also, I think what Wimbledon is going on. What is it? Center. He just won the trophy there. I know on the girls' side it was Coco Gauff and Serena Williams making her comeback. Did you get a chance to check out Serena Williams in her comeback?
That's the only match I watched so far in Wimbledon. She almost won. Like there was just too many unforced errors. Serena's game is she want to smash the ball, and she kept smashing the ball, not putting it in the exact right spot. She lost the first set, but she fought back, came back and won the second set, and then wound up losing the third set. But shout out to Serena for being her age and going through that grueling tennis match and being able to do that at her age. It's inspiring. And how can you not be a Serena fan?
That's right. I mean, I know I'm a Serena fan. Matter of fact, I'm working on some 410 Serena tennis skirts so the ladies can get into those. So hopefully that's going to be a great thing there. Definitely Coco Gauff, she tried her best as well. So shout out to those ladies. And hopefully Serena, she'll keep playing. And, you know, she can get a little bit better and improve now that she's back on the track. We also have to talk about baseball, unfortunately. The O's, they're in the last place. I mean, I shouted from the rooftops last year about please make a change, and they made the change, and There's no change. So I don't even really know what to say about them. Definitely want you to tune into our special episode. We're going to break down the Orioles, the state of the Orioles with the 410. So we're going to get into that on that episode. So definitely tap into that one and check that out. Also, it's an All-Star break. So Adley Rutschman, congratulations to Adley. He did make the All-Star team. Shut me up because I've been hollering about that since I figured out that we drafted him over Bobby Witt Jr. And so at least he's made up some slack on that by getting the All-Star nod. So congratulations to him once again. And hopefully when they get out back playing again, we can make a surge. We're not too far behind, but last place is last place.
We just need to blow the team up. I don't believe in none of these young players. That they're just all been disappointments to me. The only reason why Adley Rutschman made the All-Star team is because he's been throwing out close to 40% of base runners.
Dang, that's a big number.
Offensively, I mean, he's a catcher, but there's still some room to be improved offensively for Adley. A bunch of these other players that we drafted, took these high draft picks on, and they're just not panning out.
Well, once again, man, we're going to break these draft picks down, all of this stuff on the episode, so tune in for that. And also, the Home Run Derby is tonight. So, we're going to give our picks at the end of the show on who we think going to win that. So, definitely going to be some money on FanDuel to be made on the Home Run Derby. We got to talk about the Ravens. What's going on down there at the M&T Bank Stadium with them? We got a couple of draft picks. We got some free agents that came in. Calais Campbell, one of my favorites, is back in the building. So definitely high hopes for us. What are you thinking
I'm
right
looking
now?
forward to seeing what the new coaching staff is going to do. That's what I'm most interested in. Cool, we got the good, Vega, the offensive lineman. He's going to start right away. And some of these different players and how they mix in should be interesting. But I really want to see what's changed on our offensive play calling. Is it going to be that same old song where we just like this at the end of the game, or did we make some moves? I was never a fan of how Harbaugh managed the game. Thought he did a great job constructing the roster. Overall, pretty good coach. He did win us the one Super Bowl. I feel like we should have won a couple more. However, he did put together a roster, stole a bunch of our players from the Giants.
Hey, I'm not mad at him. We had good
players.
players.
I'm not mad either. But I want to see how our offense is ran. I want to see got a new defense, new offense. I want to see some new plays. You got Lamar Jackson. Let's do something. Let's let him be Superman. I want to see some more Superman from Lamar.
I want to see him. He should be on his 4th MVP run right now. They stole it from him last year, but we're going to get into that here. Once again, tune into special episode, The State of the Ravens here on the 410. That's going to be coming out. We're going to give you a little bit more in depth on all of the changes and everything and all the analysis there. We're going to keep the ball rolling here on the 410. So like I said, get them notifications on. Tune in if you want to hear some more of that stuff there about the Ravens, because plenty of feelings going to be involved on that one right there. I already know. Once again, we got to comb the globe. So next up is the WNBA and the NBA. We'll start with the WNBA because they're here on their All-Star break. Angel Reese, 410's own, made the All-Star game. She's averaging a double-double. That's her thing. Some people feel a little way about her game, but at the end of the day, she's still averaging a double-double. These are professional athletes. She does this consistently, if not the most consistent in the league. So I'm most certainly looking forward to watching Angel represent the 410.
Angel's a monster, and she's always been that way. And these girls can shoot. That's all I know. Like they ain't gonna yam on nobody, but they're gonna shoot the lights out. So watching these girls shoot is impressive. So I enjoy watching the WNBA sometimes.
They've come a long way. I'll tell you that. Watching them play a long time ago was a little more brutal than what it is now, for sure.
Gotten better.
Still, nobody's running around, flying around, dunking and stuff like that. But still, as far as fundamentally sound and how they're playing with the flow of the offense and stuff like that, I do enjoy watching some of that WNBA. All right, so off the WNBA, now we got to get into the NBA, which obviously we're going to touch base with that championship run the Knicks made. That was history. And I know that hurts your heart. You see, Parlay Tay, he's a San Antonio Spurs fan until we get the Baltimore Bullets back. And then, so anyways, I'm sorry for your luck, man, but New York they were destined to win this year. There were too many games in that playoff run that I saw where they were just no way they should win the game. and they were winning the game. So it's kind of, to me, just like the basketball gods have spoken and said, yes, there will be a championship here at Madison Square Garden this year. So y'all just ran into that type of situation. So Wemby and them, most certainly they'll be back in the mix. And once again, tune into our special episode on the state of the NBA. We're going to dig into that a little bit more. Obviously, this LeBron situation is kind of like the biggest news in the NBA right now. My bet is he's going to go back to Cleveland. Although, the way Philly is constructed right now, basketball-wise, that seems to be like a lock for them to be going straight to the finals if he goes out there.
That's a little, like, something about his legacy that he should think about. I mean, you go ring chasing like that, it's just a bad look. Go back home, go to Cleveland, represent for your city. Go try to win them a title. I'm not saying that they would, but that would obviously make them more competitive.
But does he have enough help down there in Cleveland, though? I don't want to see that man go down there with no help.
You got Mitchell, you got Harden, you got, I don't know what they're gonna do with Mobley and Allen.
I'm sorry, man. We're gonna save this for the episode of the NBA, but James Harden, I don't have a lot of good stuff to say about Harden and how he performs in the playoffs, man. So, yeah. Anyways, we're definitely going to dig into that a little bit more on that episode, so make sure you check that one out. That'll be coming out here shortly as well. Also, we want to touch on a little bit of high school stuff here in the 410 land now. I have a special guest that I'm going to be bringing to you. We're going to be talking about the NIL and all of the new rule changes and things like that. Definitely some interesting stuff, because when I played, there was no NIL. I wish there was. I probably would have a couple more bucks. But yeah, I definitely want people to understand that the rules have changed as far as high school sports and your kids. And there's people out here poaching on them. They're going to try to make money off of them if you don't know what's going on. So I'm going to bring somebody that's well versed in all of this that's going to give us the rundown. That should be coming up shortly as well. So stay tuned for that episode as well. The Home Run Derby is tonight. Who's your picks, Parlay Tay?
The Home Run Derby tonight. A lot has changed. So they changed the format of the rules. So it's no longer where you're just swinging a whole bunch of, like, they had them out there swinging too many times. They were getting tired at the end. You get 20. It's the 8 people. They got 20 swings.
Okay.
If you hit a home run, that doesn't count as an out.
Okay.
But if you don't hit a home run, that's an out. And you can't end on a home run.
Okay.
So if you're still hitting them, they're going to let you hit as many as you can until you get that. The second round will be down to 4 people. You get 15 outs or swings, and then the final round is the 2, and then you get 15 as well. So being that they changed it, I'm gonna say Schwarber is gonna win it. I think it's in Philly. He lost in 2018, ironically, to Bryce Harper, who's also in there.
What's the odds right now on this Home Run Derby, man?
Schwarber is
pull these odds up real quick. Let's see what's going on here.
He is the favorite.
Is Schwarber the favorite?
Yeah, I'm not going out on a limb and picking like a dark horse here. Schwarber's the favorite.
Let's see what we got going on here for the Home Run Derby.
Yeah, but while you're looking at that, I'll keep talking. I also like Junior Caminero a lot. He came in second place.
Well, you can't pick everybody, Paul.
I'm just saying.
You can't pick everybody.
I gotta pick one. I'll take Schwarber.
Okay, all right. I'm about to say now I get it. That, and you just stole the words out of my mouth. That's who I'm taking. I think I was talking to you about Junior Caminero yesterday. He was on a surge. We hit like 7 home runs in 5 days, and he's a young talent. I like him. But if you wanted me to throw a dark horse in there, I'm going to say Jack Caglianone, I think his name is. He comes through the same path that the polar bear took, and I think that he might end up stealing the show tonight.
They got the Asian guy, too. It's only the second Japanese player to ever, besides Ohtani.
Murakami.
Yeah, he got some power to him.
But what's crazy with him is I think he has like 40 hits or something like this year, and 20 of them are home runs. Like, that dude right there is not playing. If he's hitting the ball, it's going way out in the outfield. Yeah. And also, you have Bryce Harper in the field, so he's at home as well. Jordan Walker, another talented player. A brother in the building, thank goodness. We're going to talk about that a little bit more in depth when we get into the O's episode. Willson Contreras, he's been a good player for the years. Ben Rice for the Yankees, he's been smashing a few too. So, there's definitely some talent in there. I'm going to go with Junior Caminero for my pick there at plus 380. But Jack Caglianone is plus 700. So, I think I might sprinkle a little bit on Jack tonight, see how that goes.
I was really surprised. Bryce Harper was plus 950.
Really?
Yeah, and it's because
he's plus 900 right now.
Yeah, his power surge is not nearly. I think he has 20 home runs compared to the other guy. Like,
and he's at home. I mean, that's not a bad.
I was surprised to see that.
It's not a bad bet. That's not a bad bet at all. All right, well, Parlay Tay, man, I appreciate the time today. I know we getting ready to dig into a lot of these subjects on these special episodes. So, hey, come back in here. Check out me, Parlay Tay. We're going to talk about all of these different things that we were touching on today. We're going to get all into the weeds of this stuff here. And like I said, I'm bringing a lot of new stuff down the pipe for you here on the 410 show. So get used to it. Cut them notifications on. We back in the building. You're going to see me around. We promoting this album here. We back, baby. The 410 show, we back. I love all of you, everybody, all my supporters. Big shout out to One Up Cycles, K Hill Electric, and the gang. Y'all already know what it is. We're going to be doing bigger and better things here on the 410 show every day. We're going to keep trying to grow this thing and make it better and better and better. If you want to know how to get down here and check out the show live, just shoot me a message straight on YouTube. You can go shoot me an email. I'll get that right on 410show.com. Let me know if you want to come check us out live, or if you just want to come down here for a watch party. Those are going to be lit. I promise you that. So stay tuned. Thank you once again for your time. I love all of you with my dearest heart. Thank you once again. We're back here on the 410 show. Parlay Tay. Let's go.
Let's go.